for. Probably got 2 hours, 2.5 hours of sleep. So it's 5:19 a.m. Back at my vehicle, getting everything ready, plugged in. It's pretty cold. I think it's high 40s, low 50s. Looking at all the logistics of this is fascinating. How it's all different now.
You awake yet?
We'll see how it goes.
All right, a few minutes to go time. Every 3 seconds. What we'll do is we'll space you guys out, 3 seconds a pop, so I'll just rack it off 2:10, 2:11, all the way down, and you'll get tired of hearing my voice by the end of the day. COVID protocol, as you come into the aid station, mask on. As soon as you leave the aid station area, you're welcome to take off your masks in the parking lot. Anyone wearing yellow, acknowledge that social distance color, please. We have hand sanitizers right into the, as you come into the checkpoint for the timing station, go ahead and pump your hands. It is isopropyl alcohol, it will kill anything on your hands. We've got sanitizer in the bathrooms too. And go! 212, go! 213, 214, 254, and 3. Go!
Alright, super cold in the river crossing. Oh, mostly dry. Got through that mostly dry. Nice. Alright. 1 1/4, 1 1/3 mile in. 16 minutes. All right, mile 9 1/4, 1 hour, 57 minutes. 2 more miles, wrap up this lap.
Brief about that. All right, man.
Uncle Mark, everybody, motorcycle. I ride in the cold, crazy. All right, first lap. What'd you say the first lap was?
11.2.
11.2 average, a little over 11 miles. Not bad. Get back to it. How you doing? Feeling good. Nothing's falling off. Legs feel good. No, that was a nice, pleasant run. So let me get back on it. I'll check back in here soon. So second lap, starting at 2 hours 37 minutes or so. It's made it very pleasant to have somebody to run with the first lap. So feeling good. Figuring out the first lap, I was worried about not being able to figure out the configuration markings. You never know. Always stressing about that. So feeling great. I'm sure that will change soon. Whoever did this is a saint.
Yes.
Half a saint. Could have put a bridge in. All right, check in. 14.5 miles, roughly 3:21. Feeling good. It's a beautiful day. Just met a subscriber, Thomas Top. Here's a picture. That's always awesome. It's beautiful, beautiful out here. All right, mile 17. Got my partner in crime up here. We're making steady progress. Wheels haven't fallen off yet. Legs are feeling good. Stomach's feeling good. I think that's all I have to worry about right at this point. It's not hot, nice and cool, and I think we're right on pace for what we're shooting for. No goals, right? No goals. 40 to 50 miles. That's a that's a broad goal. So I'm steady eating baby food pouches. I haven't had any gels or goo blocks. I've had some Tailwind, some Noon. That's about it. But I think I'm ready for a quesadilla here soon. We're gonna have something up there.
I think so. Quesadillas or pierogies.
Yeah, pierogies. Might have to break my nothing new in a race rule for that. We'll see. All right, 17 miles, just under 4 hours, 3 hours, 58-ish minutes, right in there. So, doing good.
Canceled it. My nerves.
You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's a night I won't remember.
All right, update 19, a little over 19 and a half miles, 4 hours, 36 minutes on my watch, probably closer to 38. Is that close enough?
Yeah, I got 4 hours, 40 minutes.
4 hours, 40 minutes, so not doing too badly. Good conversations, making the miles tick off. It's always very helpful in these.
Oh, that helps so much.
Almost finished both these bottles this time.
Yeah, I got one.
Tracking pretty good on hydration. Not feeling hungry, so I'm gonna keep with the baby food and Tailwind for a little bit. Unless I change my mind when I get to the aid station. I'm probably taking my first gel, strawberry banana. Go.
Baby food?
Goo. 400 milligrams of amino acid, 55 milligrams sodium, no caffeine.
Yum.
Just how I like it. All right. 22.6 miles, 5 hours, 24 minutes, 5 hours, 25 minutes. Getting ready to go to the check-in. Feeling good. Quads are a little tired, but not sore. Just like that fatigued, weak leg feeling. Check in, go eat some, and feeling good. So yeah, coming up on the marathon here soon. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, 5 hours, 25. Really having the math is getting hard. Math is getting really hard. Long loop.
Long move. Well done.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I was asked to wear a GPS tracker so they can collect data, elevation data and all that stuff, distance data for future races. So got that on here, and they're able to see where I am at all times. Just another layer of stress of more eyeballs on me. Accountability. It works. Let's go get some food. 5 hours, 35 minutes. Almost 23 miles. I need to get back out here on this loop. Waiting on my partner. So much easier doing this with someone. These are pretty good. All right, after a 20-ish minute break. We're back on the course. I picked up some mileage there though, walking back and forth, so we're just under 23 miles. Going back on the course, 5 hours, 52 minutes. I think it's actually 56 minutes. All right, looks like we're closing in on 28 miles. A little over 7:10, 7 hours, what, 16, 7 hours, 15, somewhere around there. Took this lap a little bit easier. Yeah. A little more time at the aid stations last lap. So decisions are gonna have to be made after this lap, three laps. So we're gonna decide whether or not to do another long one or take advantage of the 6.5 loop. We don't want to take up all of the fun of the long loop.
And you know, I think about it, majority of people are going to drop at 50.
Yeah. So, something to think about there. Feeling good. Everything feels good. I don't have anything hurting other than being tired from running.
How are your feet?
Feet feel good. Got a hot spot on my two pinky toes, kind of a little bit. I think I'm getting wet.
I got tape if you need it. That's hard.
Got a long downhill, so we're taking advantage of gravity. All right, we're blazing down this hill. It's like 11:30.
Ooh, too fast.
Yeah. Oh, I feel this in my kneecaps a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Try and tilt yourself just a bit more. Use your butt to push off.
Yeah, I need to do something.
Yeah. She probably won. Probably won the race.
Trying to be intentional with my foot placements now. I think we're close to 30 miles now. We're I'd say my guess would be 29. What do you got? 29 and a half?
I got, yeah, 29.4.
29.4. I got 29.46. 7 hours, 39 minutes. With, I'd like to point out, at least a 20-minute aid station break. This hill sucks. Total ascent, 3,071 feet so far.
I'm with you right on it for ascent.
Yeah. So we've been doing a lot of strategery. We think we're gonna switch to the 6.5 mile loop after this to try to maximize our time. And I'm mentally fatigued from talking through all that, so I won't explain it again. That'll be in the wrap up. 31 miles, 50K, 8 hours, 11 minutes. I think we got how many more miles on this lap? Two more miles or so. I'll be happy to sit down for a minute. Maybe. Get some nutrition and then go attack a 6.5 mile loop. It doesn't look too inviting right there.
No, it doesn't. Oh, how's it going? How's your tummy?
I'm not.
See? That's what happens if you keep going. You ignore those little maladies. You put the leg back on. Good to see you. Is Nick coming out?
All right, update 33 miles, 8 hours, 41, 46 minutes, whatever it is now. Struggling, low point, tired, ran out of water about a mile ago. So I can't take in any gels or goos. So I'm trying to dig a little bit here. Wrapping up lap 3, 33.8 miles, 8 hours, 55 minutes, and this sucks. Chicken soup. Oh, I'm beat. Chicken soup, pierogies, grilled cheese. Oh, so good. I definitely was struggling a good part of that lap. Just needed more food. I ran out of water. It wasn't good. So I think we're gonna go back out, try another maybe 6.5 mile loop. We could possibly do another 11 mile, but that's gonna be pushing it with how we gotta pick up the pace though. And that's a lot of miles to come in after the gun, because if you don't come in before the time, none of the miles count. And that would be gutting. But we should easily be able to knock out 3 hours for 11 miles, but you can't account for feeling bad and what happens then. So feel terrific on the 6.5 and come in good. You could possibly go another 6.5 without a huge loss if you come in late. I mean, that is 6.5 miles, but it's not 11. We'll see. All right, a little over 35.5, feeling good. The food has finally kicked in, and on my body is still a little sore. Spirit's a lot higher this time. I was feeling rough that last lap. So, how you feeling up there? Good. Good?
A lot better than last time.
Yeah. So, all right, we're on this last loop, and we'll call it a day. Should put us right at 40 miles, which was on the lower half of the goal for this. So, that is success.
Anyway, we've been training for 10, and she runs 3.
All right, 37.3. Our time is what? Roughly 10, 10, roughly. Feeling good. We're moving a little bit quicker. That's probably with the anticipation of this being over. All the food I ate is definitely kicking in. I feel so much better. We should have done the 11. We talked ourselves out of it. That'd have been a lot of work. All right, I think we got what, about 3 miles left.
That's it.
Ish. So let me crank these out and circle back later. All right, off the trail. Woo! Thanks. Good job, everybody. Did you break the record?
No.
Oh,
Olivia's got the record.
come on. You were hauling.
Thanks.
All right, so over 40 miles, just over 40 miles, just under 11. I don't know if it's gonna be clocked in at that, but just under 11 hours. Doing well, doing well. All that eating really helped that last lap. Oh. Short loop. All right, so it's all over, changed. Pretty happy. It definitely was within my goal range. I really had a really bad third lap. I was miserable. I was really struggling. And after I ate a lot of food, the last lap, I felt really good. It was actually an enjoyable experience. I'll talk a little bit about that more. I don't know. I think officially it's like 41 miles or something like that. I started my watch late, which is aggravating. I was too worried about filming, and I started running about a quarter mile down the road, down the trail, and I was like, I didn't start my watch. So it was like throwing the math off all day. That's always aggravating, but thank you all for the well wishes and the support. Like this was a blast. This was definitely a blast. I got to go do a birthday and a baseball game now. I got to hightail out of here. There were still an hour left, and you can't do partial laps here, so there's no lap here that I could do within an hour. So quitting at 11. I like to do the full 12, but it is what it is. To time it perfectly it's tough. So did what I could. I battled, and I'm pretty happy. So I'll talk a little bit more about it later.